Hi, my name is Bernadette Souza, and you're on to Let's Talk with Benny Souza. Let's talk. Hi everyone, my name is Benny Souza, and you're on to Let's Talk with Benny Souza. I remain your friend, your host, and your table breaker, Bernadette Souza. My friends call me the energy goddess, but you can call me the Abanero one of the whole of Africa. Emitio Banjata, one So today, I'll be talking about maintaining positivity, balance, and your mental health. So I'm sharing with you 5 ways that you can maintain your positivity, your life's balance, and your mental health. No matter how perfect we portray our lives to be, there's always a difference between the perceived and the reality. That is what we portray our lives to be to others and the reality of it. So no matter how perfect we portray our lives to be, no matter how intelligent, beautiful, brilliant, successful, or whatever adjective that we use for ourselves, there's a time in our lives where we feel down and downcast. So we need some positivity to forge ahead. So how do we do that? One of the ways that I have personally used over the years is to understand that life is in a phase. Life is in phases. Like Ecclesiastes said, that there is a time for harvest, there's a time for sowing, there's a time for reaping, there's a time for crying, there's a time for dancing, there's a time for mourning. So if you understand that whatever you're going through is just a phase, whether it's a marital issue, whether it's a job issue, whether it's trying to conceive, whether it's maybe you're trying to move from one country to the other, maybe you're trying to improve your finances, it's just a phase. And eventually with time, things will happen. After the dark clouds, you have the sunshine. Eventually, it will take time. So those are one of the ways that I use personally to maintain my balance, my positivity, and my mental health. The second way that you can maintain positivity and your mental health and your balance is by avoiding comparison. Comparison is a thief of time. It's a thief of time, it's a thief of joy. It just affects you. Now, I know that sometimes you look at your friends, some of them are married, they have 5 children, and you don't even have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Or you look at some of your friends, they drive the best cars, some of them are on loan and they're paying car notes while you are looking at the car that you bought yourself and you're wondering when are you going to level up with them. I'm not trying to say getting a loan is bad. I'm just saying that you don't know, it's what they show you that you know. So it is important that you don't compare your lives with anybody. Now, a lot of people compare their reality with the portrayed content on social media, with the curated content on social media, editing filters, taking off what they don't want you to see, taking off the dark spot, taking off the everything, edit everything to be perfect finish, canvas finish. So you compare your own private life, your own reality to somebody's curated content on social media. It doesn't make any sense. So it's understandable if you feel in some type of way, but you need to know that social media is not the real life. You should never compare your real life with somebody's curated content. So comparison, don't do it if you want to maintain your positivity, your balance, and your mental health. And the third way that you can maintain your positivity and your balance and your mental health is to seek help when necessary. You know that these days, depression, suicide is the end. Untreated depression is what leads to suicide. So you need to see a doctor if you feel empty, if you feel downcast, if you break down to cry for no reason. Just try and see a doctor. In this part of the world that we come from, Africa, Nigeria, there's a myth and misconception that Black people don't need therapy, which is very funny because a lot of us have unresolved childhood traumas, that we need to see a counselor for, we need to see a therapist to help us resolve these things so that it does not affect our growth as adults or our relationship with other people. So it's very, very fundamental, it's pivotal that you see a counselor or a therapist if you feel downcast, if you feel in some type of way, or you need somebody to talk to. Now, the fourth way that you can maintain your balance and your positivity and your mental health is to please surround yourself with energy, splurge, people that splurge up your energy in a positive way, people that make you happy, people that you light up their world, people that make you feel appreciated, wanted. If you have anybody, whether it's a friend or a family, that make you feel downcast, that they make you feel like you don't matter, that they always bring you down with their words and their actions, regardless of how you love them, regardless of how you feel about them, is inconsequential. You need to let them go. Is that you avoid their calls, or you avoid them completely if you can, because you can. Some years ago, I had this very good friend that I loved so much, but I noticed something. The guy was a joy killer. No matter what you tell that guy, he was going to find a minus in everything. He never saw the good in any situation. Regardless of how I felt about the person, I had to pick my mental health and my sanity and my peace over my relationship or my friendship with the person. So you need to understand that how you feel about them is not as important as how they treat you. So if they treat you poorly, regardless of how you feel, whether they're friends, whether they're family, your sanity, your peace, your mental health should always be your priority. And the fifth that I would say is that you should also understand that life is what it is. It's a hot pot of beans sometimes, that you should not fight every battle. You should choose your battles. You've tried your best for a friend, tried yourself for a lover, you tried yourself for a family member, they still drain you, they make you feel unwanted, they are entitled. Just let it go. It's not every battle that you fight. Sometimes you need to fight another day. You need to let it go so that you can live to fight another day. So you need to choose your battles. That's the fifth way that you can maintain your balance, your positivity, and your mental health. It's not every Tom, Dick, and Harry that you respond to. Like they say, a lion does not stop to throw stones at barking dogs. It's not everything that you want to fight. I learned that as I grew older, that sometimes it's not every time you pick a call. If you don't feel like going to a party because you feel somebody's going to be there that will put you in a very bad mood, you don't have to go. You can order food and eat it in your house. If you feel in some type of way towards an event or a travel, you don't have to go. You need to start choosing your battles, choosing your priorities, like setting your priorities right. Does this thing make me happy? Does it put me in a better place mentally? Does it put me in a better place socially? Do I feel better after doing this thing? If your answer is no, there's no need for you to do it. So start choosing your battles. And one of the ways that we don't choose our battles, especially as Africans, that we say family is everything. I disagree most times. Family is everything if they make you feel wanted. Family is everything if they understand boundaries. Family is everything if they will not send you to an early grave, if they will not put you into financial distress. The fact that somebody is a family or friend is not a reason for you to allow them to break you down mentally. So we need to understand this. And I'm going to leave you with this. Regardless of how you love somebody, you should always put your mental health and your sanity and your peace over how you feel about them. If anything goes on with you, whether you pass on or you become ill, the world will not stop because of you. So it is important that you place yourself as priority mentally and socially. Have a wonderful day ahead.